What's going on, guys? It's Orza here. The block is one of the best land locations in Fortnite, and here's my reasoning as to why. Regardless of whose design is currently on the map, there are loads of advantages to landing at the block, and that's why I wanted to make this video. I'm going to go ahead and start with the drop in. On the drop in to block, there's a couple different ways you can go in. One, you can go west to hit the Outpost station to grab a baller if you want to beeline into the block that way. Alternatively, you can straight drop on the Geiser if you don't have the greatest angle to land into the block, and that can really help to get you the perfect landing. On your drop, you can challenge for the gold chest, which always gives a gold gun. Sometimes it's a little inconsistent as to what gun it will get you. All things considered, your chances of getting a gold spaz out of that are much higher than any other regular chests on the map. The only other place that has a gold chest is Polar Peak. Make sure you hit this rock as well as any chairs that the gold chest spawns next to. They usually give you quite a few mats. There's some shrink sizes of them as well, so keep a lookout for those on the block. There are two accessible vending machines at the block. The first one is straight up front of the block. It's also next to a respawn van if you're in public match. There's also two chests, one in front of each of the block signs. The other vending machine is straight west. It's a little farther away, so you don't really want to go out to that mini machine unless you really scuffed your landing or you're trying to rotate out west. If you rotate out west, there's also this little racing outpost thingy. I don't know what it is, but there is an ATK there that you can use to rotate if need. The design of the block will greatly determine how you want to rotate out. Example, if the block is high in wood and brick but lacking in steel, you could zip line to the outpost, which will provide max steel for one player, and rotate out with the baller, or you could zip line across to the rifts at the burger and take those out. However, if the block is high in steel and wood, then brick would be prioritized on your rotation, so you could rotate to pickaxe or umbrella. The rotation through umbrella to get to the Geiser has a little bit of steel, a lot of brick, and 4 chests. Below and 2 by the Geiser itself, one of them is on the bus. There's also apples over there, so if you got in a fight early game, you can have extra healing. If you have early rotation, you can go to this vending machine right here if you have time to get back to the Geiser without taking storm damage. If you rotate to the pirate camp, there's a campfire if you're in need of that, and you can cannonball yourself over to a following Geiser and go straight up all the way to the top of the volcano. Or you can skip the pirate outpost and go straight to this rocked area if you're not in need of health but you're still in need of brick. This area has the least amount of swings per most amount of brick, I believe. It will give you max brick, and then you can go hit the vending machine down by the lake and then up to the Geiser and rotate all the way up to the volcano. If you rotate out towards Loot Lake, there's a vending machine on the dock as well as a campfire on the island, and on the east side there's another campfire. If you're in need of some more steel, you can rotate factory side. There's a vending machine here as well as adequate amount of steel. That's pretty much all I have for you guys. I'm going to do a series of how to loot each block design as it changes with the patches. I just wanted to give you guys a base on rotation options to get out of the block, and then in the future I will be doing weapon spawn routes as the designs on the block change. I hope this helped. I will see you guys in the next one.